Have you ever been on a really great date with a guy and felt like it was such good connection and then he disappears? You get ghosted and he never follows up and you're left wondering if it was you? Stick around because I'm going to tell you why that happened. Spoiler alert, it's not you. And what you can do about it. This video is for any women who have had a great first or second date and then been totally ghosted. Left wondering, what did I do? Or left pining after the person who got away, or the grand gesture that you had and then suddenly was gone. So how do you move on? How do you get away from that experience? Am I just wasting my time sitting here wondering if they're going to call me back? First dates are rarely true authenticity. We just need to learn this right from the get-go. I know when I was dating back in college, one of the things that I really encountered was when you go on a date for the first time, you're actually dating that person's representative. It's the person who has their entire life together, who wants to show you their best side, put their best foot forward. And this is because first dates equals dating your representatives. It's not accurate or authentic. It's not bad, but a lot of times what I would find is I got along really great with the person I went on the first date with. Not so great with the person who then took off that particular mask and was going, oh, thank goodness, I'm actually an anxious mess underneath, but I didn't want to show you all of that right up front. And that's okay. We all want to do that. But we have to remember, especially out in the dating world, is good dates don't always equal a great relationship. They can be a fun, amazing person to be around, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be a great relationship compatibility with you. This is because an initial spark of connection is that spark of connection, like lighting a fire, sparking that flame. It's short and sweet and amazing, and it isn't something we can consistently keep doing throughout the entire long-term relationship. We want to look for compatibility, not just great connectivity. I talk all about this in a video that I did about compatibility versus connection, so see that link in the description below. So, you may have gone on a great date, and here's the thing, it could be an amazing start to a wonderful relationship, and we could also be seeing that mask of, I want to put my best foot forward. And here are a couple of reasons you may see that. The person you're dating could be a people pleaser, may not be as invested yet because they're just so nervous. So if they come out authentically and you see how much of a mess they are, you may not want them, right? They could also be a yes person, wanting to just say yes in order to continue the dynamic and relationship with you. They could be super charming in conversation, but maybe that's something that they have to put on or something really have to gas up before they can really let loose, and doesn't happen a lot in the rest of their life. They could be being manipulative or even narcissistic. Write in the comments if you've ever been on a date with one of these people who can put on a really good face for a date, but that maybe doesn't follow through. And here's the truth. We aren't all like that. We can't always be on all the time. But in this instance, what we're looking for is why no follow through? Why don't they continue the dynamic forward? And this could leave you feeling confused or angry, upset, questioning yourself. Where did I go wrong? What did I miss? We had such a great time and then something happened. And really what we may be encountering here is the fact that the person that we went on a date with, when they went home, they actually let down their guard and was like, oh my God, and got anxious or upset or went, okay, yeah, that was fine, but whatever. So in order to help you, the thing that I want you to focus on is shifting your perspective. To get out of the myth of the great first date means a great relationship. And if you want that, give this video a thumbs up if you want to change that perspective. For any of you asking, well, how do I even do that? Here's how. First, don't get discouraged. Dating can be a trial and error experience. You stepping forward every date to do your very best and keep your eyes open without rose-colored glasses is really going to help. Second, don't make it more than what it is. I talk to a lot of people about dating, and when it comes to being optimistic about this could be amazing, you really want to balance that, because a great first date for an optimist may mean an amazing future. but that's not actually what it means. Don't think too far down that path until you've actually seen who they are. And you'll know you've seen who they are because they will trust you to be a little more messy. They'll trust you with their true, authentic feelings that actually may go counter to what you think and feel. That's how you'll know you're starting to get further down that line. And then the real question is, do we like what we see when we go down that path? The third thing is, don't focus on the what ifs, especially if you have an optimistic streak. You may go, but what if underneath all of that, something I can fix? They can be a true romantic. Don't do that. Focusing on what if just creates a romanticized version of this person in your mind and may actually set you up for being more hurt than not. Instead of focusing on what if, focus on what is. Focus on them being someone who has good qualities and not so good qualities. And really catch yourself if you find yourself over-romanticizing the experience. Finally, if he's not playing the game, don't go back trying to keep him playing. Recognize, okay, you know what? He and I may not be playing the same game. If so, I want to play my own game. I want to win. I want a relationship that has depth and can go the distance and that can have something really magical happen. And while this person may be a totally lovely person, they are not necessarily the person for me. Don't waste your time on people who aren't giving you the time of day. Let him go. Move on and find the guy that is right for you. Keep putting yourself out there and being your awesome self. And find the guy who wants it as much as you do.